so nice to be here in Brazil, especially in Salvador. I met one gentleman long time back from my husband's office, from Brazil, and his wife was suffering from terrible black magic. And she lady was cured of that trouble.
Yeah.
So he told me that you have to go to Brazil because it's full of lots of negative things, especially the black magic. So you must go there somehow.
Así que,
And so it was my great desire to come here, and that's how I came 2 years back. Also, Duolio was here, and I mean things were arranged somehow such, so I came here. So the problem of this country is this the black magic that is brought by the people from Africa. So I have thought today let us have Mahakali Puja. Mahakali is the left side power we have. So actually she is Adishakti. Only when she enters onto the left side of Virata, we call her Mahakali, but she is the power of pure desire of God. Then she establishes Sri Ganesha first. Then she goes to the right side as Mahasaraswati. And then she enters into the center where she is Mahalakshmi. That is how Adi Shakti takes 3 forms. But Mahakali is the pure form because she's not yet taken. I mean, from Adi Shakti she is Mahakali.
this is one.
So first thing before creating this whole universe or anything, she created Sri Ganesha. And first to spread, manifest, not only holiness, but also auspiciousness and purity. So before anything was created, these spiritual forces were created to protect the creation which was to come. So this Mahakali force was specially in the purest form to protect people from the negative side. Now when any thought enters our mind, any conditioning comes up through our mind, it is thrown on the left side by this Mahakali.
Throughout.
Thrown towards the left side. Subconscious.
Every bad thought?
You see, whatever thought comes to us,
Whatever.
today there's a thought now, just now, that goes to the left side by Mahakali. And then that's how the present becomes the past. Goes to the subconscious. Now the subconscious also has many layers which are on the left side in a parallel way, not horizontal, but parallel. So there are 7 of these layers, and the 7th one ends up into the collective subconscious. So whatever is dead in the past and was discarded from the evolutionary process is thrown into the collective subconscious. Now when, say for example, plants which were thrown out of the evolution, microscopic animals, whatever, viruses, then also human beings, animals, everything that was thrown like Manmath and all that, those animals were thrown out of evolution. So the people who are living more in the past, if by any accident or by any unhappy incident in life are thrown towards that, they catch some of these collective subconscious. So also this lifetime, whatever conditionings we have, also they pass into our subconscious mind.
Así que,
For example, a person is sitting in the darkness somewhere, alone, suddenly starts feeling the fear. Then that fear is thrown towards the left side, and he can catch something, what we call as boots, you see what we call boots, is some sort of a dead spirit, and then he becomes a different person. Also somebody who is too much right-sided, is always active, thinking too much of the future. Attention moves to the extreme, say, to the right side. And suddenly with some shock or some fear or whatever it is, this pendulum-like thing can move to the other side also. So also people who are very right-sided can get into problems of positions.
of subconscious,
Of positions.
but from subconscious.
Subconscious also.
Así.
Also people who are extremely meticulous, extremely futuristic, can catch on the right side also collective supraconscious.
Ma superconsciente collettivo.
Supraconscious.
Ah, superconsciente collettivo.
It's the right side.
Yes.
Futuristic.
Superconsciente ci vuole dire.
Now we have to now understand Mahakali's powers.
Arianna, cara di medicina.
We have to understand now Mahakali's
Yes.
powers.
Ed è
Now Mahakali's powers are such that she is the Holy Ghost. So firstly, she can cure any diseases that come from viruses. Like say from AIDS, you can start Muladhara, all Muladhara diseases, then all Swadhisthana diseases, all these diseases. Left Vishuddhi, of course, is a combination, because when man is too right-sided, it balances ego, he puts it here as a gift. It could be a combination of both right and left. All other incurable diseases are left-sided. Like you have cancer. Now see, this is the left side center and this is the right side center. They read like this. This is left side, this is right side, and it's in the center is the center. Now supposing even if you are working with the right side too much, the energy is driven to the right side. But suddenly something may happen, you see, some accident, some sort of unhappiness, anything. And this little bit can break like that from the left side. The virus can start flowing into the right side also. Now when this virus enters into right side, you have no connection with the whole because it's broken now. So this right side starts working on its own, and that's how you develop this cancer, where the cell itself becomes the ego. It gets the ego and it starts multiplying. So this virus can give you any kind of disease which cannot be cured by medical science, because medical science deals with the right side, the physical side.
Ah.
But the mental side is dealt with the Mahakali power, mental side. That is how in Sahaja Yoga we have been able to cure many incurable diseases. By using candle, because the light, when it is shown to these viruses or the roots, they go away. By 3 candle treatment, you can cure any one of these incurable diseases, even AIDS. But when this trouble starts above the Vishuddhi Chakra or from Vishuddhi Chakra, then people become mentally handicapped, like they become mad, they get epilepsy, or they get what we call schizophrenia.
Ah.
Now what do they do when they do black magic? We should understand. In India we call it a Preta Vidya, Smashana Vidya. Preta Vidya means the dead, knowledge of the dead. And Smashana Vidya is the knowledge of the cemetery.
Preta Vidya.
Cemetery, Preta Vidya.
Because Preta also in Brazil means black. In Brazilian, black.
But Preta means dead.
Dead. Ah.
And the another is Smashana Vidya, means of the cemetery. So the way they do it is that when some evil genius is dead, they know that somebody is dead, then these people go there and try to wait until everybody disappears.
Então, quando alguma pessoa
But
morre...
they burn in India, no? They burn the body in India.
Yes.
And when the rain is open, it makes a sound. After that, people go away. So they kill them. And then they take the skull of that man or some part of the body with them, maybe some bone, so that the spirit which is hovering there follows them. And then they give some names to these fools who are following them. And then they somehow or other tie them up, you see, they imprison them. And then they use these boots to entice someone, to mesmerize someone. And these boots can get more boots also with them if these people want, just because they are now under capture and they are evil geniuses. So this is what the false gurus do, that they put these boots on people, mesmerize them through their eyes, these boots come in. And then these people start giving all the money, all the property, everything to them. Even the women give up their chastity.
Isso é um sistema que os falsos gurus utilizam na Índia também para... Na Índia e fora da Índia para ficar ricos. Com esse... Anywhere, yes, anywhere. Desculpem, as pessoas estão no sol, então a gente pode sentar aqui na sombra. É prefiro tirar os óculos escuros para te chamar, Taji. I invite to sit in the shadow, Shimataji.
Huh?
I invited them to sit in the shadow.
Huh?
Okay?
So this is how they try to mesmerize.
Bem?
Mesmerize. Also they can use these boots for killing somebody or beating somebody, putting somebody into trouble, all kinds of. So also they try to sort of put ideas into people, make them violent and make them very bad people, dirty people. This unnatural sex relationship like homosexuality and all that is also from the book. That is, they do everything that is anti, you can say, Mahakali. And that is how they may bring inauspiciousness, unholiness, violence, all kinds of problems. Now supposing if these groups are, say, drunkards, then they make people drink too much. Or if they are, say, cheats or people who are making money by wrong methods, they can also enter into the head of people. Like here I think the politicians, they have entered into their heads, so they are like not making money. And that is how the dharma is not there anymore. There is no dharma, there is no maryadas, nothing. And they do what they like. So the 108 names of the goddess or the 1,000 names of the goddess are mostly for the Mahakali on the left hand side. Because she kills so many Rakshasas. She destroys also viruses and all kinds of things which are inflicted on human beings. Also she cures many things like conditioning, say for example of Catholic Church, which has given a conditioning into human beings that they cannot ascend because of this Catholic Church conditioning. So even if you believe in someone, suppose there is a Sahajogi and you believe that this Sahajogi is God, then also they can catch. If you believe in some Sahajogi, yes, that he is God, then they can catch. Because if you believe in anybody who has no authority, it is unauthorized Shraddha, then you get into trouble. So in Sahaja, nobody should consider somebody as Guru because he has given you realization or something. He is not your Guru. Best way to get rid of it is through the Mother Earth because she sucks in it. This is the left side. The Mother Earth sucks in your problems. So if you just put your left hand towards the light and put your right hand on the Mother Earth, from the light, you see, the negativity runs and goes into the Mother Earth. They use the same thing like lemons they will use, you see. In the lemons they will put fruits and put these lemons to somebody so that that person is possessed. While we do put lemons to absorb the fruits and then put the lemons in the water. Another thing that is the light. You see, supposing you put the light without me being there, my photograph being there, then the bhoots start, you see, getting even more upset with the light. And it attracts more bhoots to protect itself. But in the presence of my photograph, the photograph emits vibrations which make that bhoot run away. Because the light also, this light, gets awakened.
Isso porque
Of my photograph. So this is the contrast in which we can achieve results of getting rid of problems. But I would suggest that Sahajogi should not directly treat these people. They can put them before my photograph and use the treatment, but not to touch. Before doing anything, they should take a bandhan also. So whenever you take your bandhan, you are taking the bandhan of Mahakali. Because she protects you. After some time, when you have reached a certain state of ascent, you just run away. If they see you, they'll run away. Or they will start shaking before you. And ask such a person to put his hand towards the light with my photograph. The light will go up and down and
se você...
black soot will come out. So the left side is called as Tamoguna, right side is Rajoguna, and the center one is Sattoguna. Now, Tamoguna means the left-sided personality. He is the one who always runs into some darkness and is secretive and is sly and you don't know what is he up to. And if you look at him, he looks very humble and he never answers you back, but he does everything at your back. You cannot make out his mischiefs, still they hurt you. Now, the right-sided person is on the contrary, is extremely aggressive and sort of tries to show off. But the Sattva-guna is in the balance. But on your vibrations you can make it out what are the problems of the person. Last night, for example, my whole Swadhisthana was broken. Even the children will show by picking the left Swadhisthana. So this is what is the left Swadhisthana, and for left Swadhisthana, the mantra is Mahakali's mantra, and another very important mantra for the left Swadhisthana is that Mother, you are the pure knowledge. But for Christian it is better even to say Mother, you are the Holy Ghost, that Christ has said. It is very easy to get rid of these things if you just decide that I will not have anything to do with them. Boots are so stupid that supposing somebody will come to my house, take out their boot, put some other shawl on them, if they go, the boots can't recognize. They are so stupid.
The boots are telling the shawl.
No. Somebody comes to the boot, and then you take out the boot. See, he'll go out somewhere. He won't come inside the house also. Then you make him wear something else. So the person changes his dress. So they can't make you out. They are so stupid. Just come here because there is sun on you.
Venha aqui quem tem sol.
Both of you. So this is Mahakali's great work, and I have already told you how she works it out. Now today as we are going to worship her, I am sure she will become very powerful here, and she will see to it that all this black magic is finished. This Mahakali's powers, you will start seeing also that once she starts manifesting, your politicians will improve. Everything will improve because it is there under these wrong powers, you see, they are doing these things. Most of these bad things, violence and all kinds of bad things people do is only under the influence of negativity. Even if they know this is wrong, this should not be done, they do it compulsively. Now a new disease has come where people have compulsive habits like washing the hands all the time or all these compulsive habits that are like somebody is making the toothbrush go 100 times, somebody washing the hands, somebody very particular about everything, all the time cleaning. Some women are like that. Everything falls off, they must run clean. They have no time to sit down for 5 minutes. They can't help it. They can't help it. Ultimately they get out of the society because they're actually useless. So I have now tried to tell you various things that this absence of Mahakali can manifest. So the Mahakali's manifestation is so important for a country where there are so many negativities. And I hope next time I come, this will be very much reduced. Ramadan will have a much cleaner face. Now you people also now know how to cure left Swadhisthana. So always check up the left Swadhisthana and try to cure it. May God bless you. Can you get some chicken?
Riesce, Mataji. Intanto as crianças poderiam ir agora a lavar os pés de Mataji. Até se alguma criança dormir, por favor, chama ela, é muito importante.
And Ganesha is most important for Mahakali.